right, I'll be right back. So, hi, live. So, my son, but what I was saying was that my mom was like, I need to work from 9, and I'm like, no, because if I work from like 9 to 2, that's only 5 hours, meaning I'm losing out on money. Now, if I work from 7 to 2, that's 7 hours, right? And I was like, I don't think that, hey, EB, I'm like, I don't think that there's nothing wrong with me being able to train him to be a morning person because, I can't be selfish in a way because, it affects my mother's sleep and my son's sleep. So I get that. I'm saying up, it's about me, I'm not saying that. But again, my mindset is, bills and taking care of the household and being able to put, food on the table and, food in the fridge and clothes on his back. So that's kind of like my mindset. And I don't know. It's like I don't know because my mom was like, because she's letting my son stay the night. And I was like, Ma, do you want me to come back? Do you want me to just go home? I'm like, because I need to know, what am I doing? This is why I wanted to know earlier if me and my son could stay because I have more than I have more than enough time to come home, get the bag packed, even try to wash some clothes real fast and do something, but that's not what ended up happening. Going home now and trying to pack us a bag and try to eat before I take a shower and go to bed and all that stuff. So it's just like, I can't be selfish and only think about me, 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 me. You know what I mean? Because my mother needs sleep and my son needs sleep, and I get that. I definitely do get that. I understand it. At the same time, my mindset is, bills getting paid, taekwondo getting paid, cell phone bill getting paid, just something just being able to be paid. So no, it's definitely not easy for me. Of course, 100% not. But I am genuinely trying to figure out um this stuff day by day, and it's still like a struggle with time pertaining to the hours that I work, because it's always, I feel like there's always someone complaining about something. So I'm just like, at least I'm one of those people that don't mind working, that don't mind going to work, that don't mind working two jobs and barely get to sleep and still okay with it. So I'm just like, I don't really understand, at this point, what more can I do? Because I think it's just always, someone is always going to feel a way about something, no matter what it is. And I don't, at this point, I genuinely don't know what to do, because I'm pretty much tired of people complaining about me working. I'm like, at least I'm not one of those people that don't want to work or that don't go to work. At least I'm one of those people that actually do go to work. So now I gotta come here, pack a bag, and then go back to my mother's house. So either way, it's just crazy. After it's not, I'll have 65 hours leave. So like, I don't know. I just feel like there's just always something. And that's the part that's kind of just like driving me crazy. Hey, Double B. It's, it's hard to always be steady when it's affecting other people and it's not fair to other people. I definitely understand I have to be considerate. I get that. But it's hard when I'm trying to, take care of the child. See, I am trying here. Oh, no, we left the goddamn air conditioner on. 47 seconds. What the hell? So it's stressful. It is extremely stressful trying to figure out all of this stuff. When I guess. I don't know. I really just, I don't know. I'm reading this bad. So I don't, I just don't know, because it's like, in my mind, like, okay, work, 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 bills, 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 food, 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 tuition, 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 school coming up, school uniform, school supplies, and I have a headache right now. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I just don't. I could see if I wasn't, doing anything. I could see if I wasn't working. Or I could see if I just didn't want to do anything. But that's never the case. Like, I'm busting my ass. I used to do what I got to do, and sometimes I just feel like, it's not enough, because somewhere, some way, somehow, somebody else is always going to be upset about timing. I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do when I know what I'm trying to do. And I see, I see what I want. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, oh God, like, please help me. For sure, and stuff like that. This is not strawberry, because if it's strawberry, I'm gonna be tight. So I don't know. I'm really just trying to figure it out. Because I could see if I had, like, help and all that, but I genuinely, I don't. You're only one person, and there's only a certain amount of time in the day. According to everybody else, I'm supposed to be fucking Superman, and I'm supposed to just be able to fly my ass here and fly my ass there. Like, I can't. I genuinely can't do everything that I would love to do. I just can't. And I'm trying to be respectful. My son has to sleep. He has to rest. He has to, go to bed. And I get that. I get it. I get it. I hear it. I receive it. I respect it. I even understand it. But it's like, mom got bills. I got to provide for you. And I got to say, I'm very proud of myself to even being the type of young woman that wants to work, that wants to be like, all right, cool. I'm going to make sure I go to work and provide for my son and get the things that I need for him and not have to ask for help. And because again, y'all got to understand, like, I can't ask for help. I can't be like, hey, can you help me with school tuition, or can you help me with taekwondo, or to be, oh, well, you put him in there, so you figure it out. Or I'm not begging nobody for nothing. I just say, hell with it, just get it on my damn own. Seriously, after all of this, the only pocketbook that didn't come down is the one that I needed. That's crazy. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. Definitely not going to do that. When I already see where me asking, I always get declined. I'm writing this book, even though I done read it a million times. I'm writing this book to work tomorrow because I'm bored. I'll be bored at work early, it. I could see if I didn't want to work. I could see if I didn't want to, figure things out by myself. I could see if I didn't want to, understand things. But I'm trying. Like, I'm literally one person. You can't stress yourself. It will just put you in the hospital. And the world will still continue. All you do is be your best. Yeah, but being my best for having a son is not easy. It's not easy because I feel like it's getting looked at in a manner of, oh, well, you're only concerned about you. You're not concerned about your son. That's not true. I'm just trying to make sure that he's good and he's okay. But it's just like I feel like everybody else don't see what I see at the end. And you can tell that, my mother's getting fed up with it because, she's had it waking up that early, and I get it. I get it. I can't just sit here and be selfish and be like, oh, I only have to worry about me. Because I can't. You know what I mean? I have to be fair somewhere, some way, somehow. But I don't want to be stressed out because I didn't make enough money, in that week. Because I only made about maybe 20 hours or 12 hours. Like, I want to be able to work and not have to worry. But, he's young. So it's like, it puts me in an effed up situation because I don't know what to do. And it's like, here I am. I'm trying to do the best that I can as a single mother. I just feel like it's just getting, I won't say acknowledged because I really don't care, but I feel like nobody don't see what I see. I'm going to bed. Beautiful. I'll work tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday. So, hey, TQ. Well, we all want the best for our kids. People don't understand. So they get kids. What's so crazy is you can help the world, but nobody comes to your rescue. Child, do not know that one because I feel like I'm drowning and I'm just trying to survive. It's like, how the hell does it feel like I'm drowning like this? And I'm just trying to provide for my son. Like, I swear, sometimes I just don't understand, Sorry, I'm just grabbing like my night stuff and all of that stuff. Like I genuinely have to be fair with my mom, and and her timing and stuff like that. And I get it. Again, like I get it. She don't always want to get up early in the day that she doesn't have to. And anybody can understand that. Because if I don't have to get up early, I don't want to. You know, so I get it. I could see if I was in it for being selfish and being rude and saying no, I don't care. But that's, I'm not saying that I don't care. I care. You know what I mean? But I just need her to just work with me just a little bit longer. Fills my heart every time I see you. Beautiful. Good night. Good night, Evie. Have a really good night and a really good day at work in the morning. And sometimes I feel, and sometimes I feel weird because it looks that as me asking for help is just wrong, right? Or me not even being able to ask for help, I just think that it's so wrong. And don't get me wrong, it's making me a stronger person, it's making me a better person. I totally understand, and I am trying. Like I am genuinely trying here, and sometimes I just feel like it was not enough, and Lord knows I refuse to give up. And I'm ready to try out my toothpaste, my toothbrush, and all this stuff. Just give me 1 second. I do apologize. My son already has everything in my mom's house that he needs, so he don't need nothing. All of this guy, he's about to eat care of. Like my son needs a haircut. That's $35. You know what I'm saying? So I genuinely have to keep this stuff in mind. You're on the go nonstop all day. You need to take a moment to breathe. Life is frustrating at times, but you have never been to make it better. So I tell myself that all the time, and it's like when reality hits, it's like, well, damn, don't hit me this hard. Life be like that. Lord knows I understand that. I acknowledge that. I receive that. I understand that it depends on the way I respond to life as this life is. What makes me me. You know what I mean? And I never want to lose sight of what I want. I see myself in a home. Like I want to make my house my home. I want an actual home. I want to be able to turn my key and have a beautiful backyard and beautiful freaking porch. I want it all. You know what I mean? I do. I'm gonna smack my dust in my goddamn socks. Those are peanuts. Like I tell people, right, you gotta think about it like this. I know what I want for myself, but not only me, but I know what I want for my son. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, that just takes a really big part in me wanting to work the way that I work, you know? Okay, let me grab my, probably gotta grab this one more thing. This, and then that should be it for the rest of the night. I should be able to get ready to leave out the door. It is a little chilly, I'm not gonna lie. I think I grabbed everything. I'm not all this crap out here being creative. My bad smells weird. This ain't even on, this my mother. It's only took it. Okay, this is food in here. I wonder what the back smell with, because it's freaking food inside here. I heard your cortisone, definitely need that. Alright, I think I got everything. Alright, I'm ready to walk out the door. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna chalk up this right here. I'm bringing this pocketbook with me tomorrow to work. Have some lotion. If not, my mom got baby oil. I'll just use this for my mom's house. Alright, I think I'm ready to walk out the door. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage can because it's like smelling really freaking weird and awkward. Okay, I think I have everything. I think I'm ready to walk out the door now. Let me make sure. Okay, I think I got everything, you guys. So I'm about to walk out the door. Give me 1 second. What? Double B, cut it out. Hi, you guys. Hi. I'm sorry. I just said was good life. Never expect what you do for a person that they will reciprocate it back to you. People will take that, take, and watch you struggle and get mad because they can't take nothing else from you. Don't lose yourself in frustration in that, baby. Or I ain't gonna do no goddamn Diddy house. I ain't going to the Biddy house. I ain't going to the Judy house. I ain't going to the T house. I ain't going to nobody. I'm going to my mama house. And that's it. It's not that I don't understand, but I do understand. You know, do the best that I can and need them to see that. Like I can't always have an issue with something. Now I can see if I was being, inconsiderate, things of that nature, not understanding and getting mad at them. But no, I would never sit there and get mad at them. Never. So I'm where they coming from. Okay. It was supposed to be tacos, but I don't think that there's anything left. Seems like the shells and stuff like that. I have a headache. No, I don't get headaches because I get really bad migraines. I really, really, really hate it. I don't think there's any more left. I don't think I'm gonna eat tonight. I'm just gonna maybe I'm gonna call it a night, just not eat. I'm probably not eating in the morning either, so alright, I'm just not gonna eat. It's cool. I'll probably eat these fishies then. I'm gonna give another minute or two to come back on. You not hear me or see me? And then Saturday I picked up a shift for 7 in the morning, so I was like, hey guys. So I was like, I will never regret having my son. I will never regret being a mother. I will always love it. I accept the challenges that comes with it. I accept the responsibility that comes with it, but I also have to accept that this doesn't just affect me, it affects other people. And that's why I have to be understanding and I'm from Norwalk and I have to be patient with others because, just being real with you guys and just being honest, it's not my mother's responsibility to watch my son. Let's just keep it above. It's not her responsibility. It's not her responsibility to be at the doctors with me. It's not her responsibility to give him his medicine. Like certain things each parent should be doing. And she should only have to call me and say, hey, I want him. It shouldn't be every day. And that's why I genuinely give my mother her flowers now. Because you guys seem like the last time I give my mom flowers is just because you do everything you do. And you don't have to. You know what I mean? So it means a lot that I have my mother. And I'm still blessed to have her and she's still here with me mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So it's a blessing to have my mother. I'm so humble for my mother, even though we went through our ups and downs, but I can always say that when it comes to my son, she's on it. And I give her the utmost respect for that. I do. And I can never say she's a bad grandmother. I can never say that. My son can do. I'll be like, yo. You're like, oh, I'm hungry. She's like, oh, what do you want? I'm like, let me tell you, I'm hungry. She's like, you're a girl, I'm not hungry. So I'm still your child. I take every day. Every day for me is a challenge with something new, something different. And I don't know what the hell is going to go with tomorrow. Me trying to learn to be considerate understanding of others, and not only others but myself, how things will make him feel. I have to take in and deal with a lot of emotions. So I have to take me out of it a whole lot of times and deal with others' emotions. And that's why I stay safe to say, when it comes to being with a man, I would want to be able to, those emotions that I can't express, I would want to be able to express those emotions because, I would want him to know, this is how I am feeling about certain things and this is what's on my mind. So, but still be logical about it. You know what I'm saying? And not be all dramatic and crazy and everything, but there's a lot that people don't know. There's a lot that people don't understand, and there's a lot that people like they won't listen to, and it's okay. But it's just like, you know what? I'm here, and I just got to figure it out. That's all. This is my dinner for the night. I'm gonna go take a shower, get ready for bed because I gotta get up early in the morning. I get to sleep for an hour later. Have a good night. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay humble. Mhm. This is my dinner. Mm. Double B. Now that I know that you are married, tell your wife I said hello. I hope she's having a good night. To you and your whole family. So hello. Nothing but blessings in your life. Honest to God. I pray they are because Jesus, joy comes in the morning. And that's okay. I want to know, what do you guys think about everything I just said? Like, do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Like, tell me, how do you guys feel about what I just said about, you know, just about everything I said? Oh, Lord. Okay. As long as she knows and she's okay with it, respectfully, I have to make sure that she's okay. You too, but she's the queen, so I gotta make sure that she's okay and she is okay with me having these conversations with you. And I hope that she's okay with you speaking about certain things in you guys' marriage. Because I never want to disrespect her, you, your family, your home, your foundation, your legacy, nothing. Never. I think that's okay to call me your therapist. And so as long as your wife is fine with it, I'm I'm good with it. And that's what I'm telling people. I know this is so off topic about what I was just talking about. She said I didn't think they made people that cute. They made me, so pinky in the brain. I love your wife just off of this trip and that statement. Listen, real recognize real. Period. You go through it. I want to know something. Ow. Damn it, that was my elbow. I want to know something, right? And I'm not being disrespectful, so please nobody don't take it that manner, but I, I don't like saying this word, but I swear to you, if I know I got a good man at home, okay, and this man is everything that I wanted, and most importantly, everything that I prayed for, you think I'm finna sit up here and go see if the grass is greener on the other side? Oh, baby, I don't think so. I will never understand the reason why a one night stand could be your whole family, your foundation, your legacy, your kids, your home, the love. Are you slow? Like, what's wrong with you? Listen, let me say something. God give me the man of my dreams. That man gonna get tired of my ass. Cause he gonna be like, didn't I just see him? Be like, yeah, and I'm still in your face. You just wanna make sure that they're good. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. Men, I don't mean no disrespect, but how can someone or a woman look that good to you like, oh, I gotta be all up in that? Why? When your beautiful wife is home sleeping and the kids are sleeping with your last name. What? No, like Jay Moss said, don't let a one night stand mess it up. That man is so fine. To God be the glory, because gotta be respectful. And the grass is greener on the other side, because it's fake. Period. I don't care what it may look good, and this is okay. So I don't want nobody to cuss me out on here, but I do want to know something. And again, if you got something done to your body and that's your personal preference, I respect it. I get it, but I want to know, respectfully speaking. I'm sorry, I'm asking y'all so many questions. I do apologize. Would a man prefer a natural woman over a woman that has had something done to her? And again, that is a woman's preference. And again, I would ask my ladies, would you prefer a natural man or a man that has something done to himself? And again, if that's what you want, that's your personal preference. But I want to know, what is everybody's sense of comfortability pertaining to that type of nature, not being disrespectful. I learned from being married with my wife 30 years, you can't expect what you don't give. I agree. I would prefer a real woman. Well, hey, Kenneth. Hey, KB. I like calling you Kenneth, though. I love calling you Kenneth. I mean, a woman is real. She just, and again, I'm not. I don't want anybody to feel that I'm knocking, what someone wanted done to themselves because they had a sense of uncomfortability, so they enhanced something or they had, got something decreased, whatever the case may be. But I just want to know. I would kind of want to pick everybody's brain pertaining to that particular thing, and it's never for me to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, and I never want nobody to feel like, oh my goodness, she's bashing us. That's never the case. I'm just asking you a question, and I even ask my ladies. The question goes for you too, not just one person, but it goes for both. And I don't know. I guess for me, I'm very strong on the rules of a woman need to be the same rules for a man. I mean, I'm just saying, like if you put your hands on a man, 9 times out of 10, you might get a man who won't hit you back. Respectfully speaking, the playing victim, oh my goodness, he hit me. Well, sweetheart, you hit him first. And that bringing people into it, like I told y'all before, I do not agree to that. If you get yourself something with a man, sweetheart, then you need to get yourself out of it. If you got yourself in too deep, baby, you better figure it out of it. And vice versa. If a man put his hands on a woman, she got the right to hit his ass back. Simple as that. But I would say, like I told you earlier, putting your hands on somebody don't get you nowhere. Now, unless you got to defend yourself, then that's different. But like I said earlier, if you think you about to put your hands on me because something not done the way you want it done, or we gonna be in this stumping together. We both going on in handcuffs. What you talking about? You understand? But you have some women that are very timid, who are afraid to hit a man back. Or you have some men that will say, "Oh my goodness, you're not gonna hit her because I'll go to jail." Baby, don't stand that. I will never promote violence pertaining to them. I will never promote that. Never. I don't care. Never. I will never hit a woman because I want a man. I won't want a man hitting my sister. That's just me. You got a sister? Hey, sissy. I had a sister too. It's like, ugh. Oh, God. It's where y'all meet my sister, you gonna be like, whoa, y'all are totally. What up? Hi. I love you, man. What it do, though? What it do? We just sitting here chatting it up a little bit before I gotta hit the haystack and go to both jobs. Accountability goes far. I thought I made all the rules because I paid all the bills. Lost my wife being in for almost. Oh yeah, that 80/20. I know a little bit about that. I'm not gonna lie from watching Tag with Eric, but I've never been in something like that. I'm just saying. Like, comment, and subscribe to her channel. She's worth it every time. Oh, thank you. Share the slide, period. Like and enjoy life, period. That part. That part. That part. Hey, that part. That part. That part. That part. That part. Hey. And you know what? I'm going off so many topics, so I do apologize. I'm catching it, so I apologize. But just because a man makes all the money in the house and he pays the bills, sweetheart, that don't mean you make all the rules. Because if you think you finna sit up here and tell me what to do, when to do, how to do, why to do, where to do, and when to do, I will pack my shit and leave. And this home, excuse me, this house that I made a home, this love that I made this home, I will take all of it with me, including with the kids. Not saying you can't see them. You can take the full week if you want. Take them. I don't care. But you're not going to be disrespectful. That's not happening. And respectfully speaking, the men that I chose are okay. Not because I almost said something. I caught it, but I don't know how to pick them. Apparently, right? Which I don't. So the next man that comes into my life, I'm taking it day by day. I don't rush into nothing. My biggest thing is I'm not rushing into a relationship because I want a relationship. I'm not rushing to have a kid because I want a kid. I'm not doing none of that. I found out the hard way. I rather move towards than stay home with kids. Tomorrow morning, Friday, August 1st. Period, William. Blessings on a whole nother month. Yeah, my birthday coming up soon. Damn. I just peeped that and Christmas. Oh God. Y'all thought to be 2026. Anybody that is still here, it is a blessing to still be able to see it. For we have to put on our coat, our boots, okay, our little leggings under our clothes, showing our little booties, thinking we cute, freezing our asses off. No stuff. My coat is down to my ankles. I don't give a damn. Like I'm not gonna be going outside cold. Like what you do? And you know what I noticed? Peak game, right? What would you like to get for your special? What would I like to get for my some damn sleep? Okay. Did I request? No, I usually always work on the day of my birthday and then I take the week after my birthday off. But I still don't get to sleep in because the kids still got school. So it was like, oh my goodness. Now I know I'm taking two vac. No, I'm gonna take a vacation from my second job in September because I'll be there for a year in September. So I just got hired at the second job last year. Oh, that's right around the corner. God damn, right before I got. Ooh, sorry. I don't know. I was born Friday, December 13th. That's when God said, come on, girl. You know, so funny. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Questions I get asked a lot. And my bald headed no. Do I have a man? No. Can I dance? Yes, I dance my ass off, right? And do I really have a sister? And am I really mother? I don't know. I just sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I just be wanting to be like, no, I wasn't born a woman. Mm-mm. Or no, that's not really my son. Or no, like somebody said to me one day, this dumbass said, and it was a man, looked me in my face and said, "Sorry, no, 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 you're fine. You don't gotta apologize. And if you don't, right? This man looked at me and said, you don't got two jobs. I'm not gonna say if looks could kill, but if looks could melt his ass and then bring him back to the person he was, because that was like darts, stubborn at this man, and I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, if he would have called me on a good day when I was tired, I probably would have went off. I probably would have lost it. Like lack of sleep, like I've noticed that, like if I have a lack of sleep, I respond quicker to something. Sometimes in a very honest manner, and I don't think it should be that honest. I'm like, who the I'm probably gonna started bugging. Like, no, like don't do that. I'm getting tired. Oh my goodness, it was a song that I wanted to sing on here. Don't you this morning? Yeah, this morning I was singing, y'all, and I just kept singing the same part because I just was like in love with the way I was singing it, right? I think it's K. I don't know if it's KMP or KW. It's something like that. It's the female artist, and I like Stand on It. I'll stand in the boy. I'll stand in the boy. That and Back at the Club, I think it's called. Oh my goodness, but I like those songs. That's my dream. This like when I was saying it earlier. If you were interested in a relationship, do you prefer a middle-aged guy or older guy? You know what? To be honest with you, I would like for the gentleman to be older than me. I don't want to be older. That's weird to me. I'd like a man to be older. And as much as I genuinely, again, don't mean no disrespect, but as long as he's older than me, I don't care about the age. Now, you can't be like 60 and 50. That's like, well, respectfully, because I'm young. And I used to think, right, men that were older were just more mature, right? Wrong. Again, the men that I've been running into, they're not. The men that I have been running into were terrible. No disrespect. Like I'm not even trying to be funny or like be an asshole, but they were. Like they were. No disrespect. I swear I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I promise. Like I'm not. Older men are like older women, they stuck in their ways. I can't say every man is because I feel every man is different, and I don't know if an older man would be accepting to, changes. When they settle into their sense of comfortability or their way of living or their way of communicating, they may want to deal with somebody that's just like them, or they would be willing to accept someone who can spice it up a little bit. I'm not saying a lot, but just a little bit. So I genuinely don't even go towards age, but again, you can't be like 40 or 50. That's just like, whoa. Like, no, it is about having fun. I agree. But at the same time, though, like I told you guys, sometimes you gotta have those tough, conversations, and it depends on, can I have this conversation with you? Can I speak to you? Can I have this moment with you to where we talking about something serious and we both know how to communicate, listen to each other, and let the other party speak, before interrupting it. So it's for me, it depends on the guy. I don't want my next guy to be like any of the men I've ever picked. Again, no disrespect. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not, but I would like him to be the complete opposite of every single last one of them. Again, not being disrespectful. I gotta keep throwing that out there because I don't want somebody watching this and be like, "Oh, she's trying to be funny." I'm not. And again, this is my thing. Except that you lost me as a woman because you didn't treat me right, didn't take me nowhere, didn't know how to communicate, didn't know how to accept me for me or me being a mother or saying I was lying about having two jobs. I'm not dealing with none of that. I'm just not doing it. So it depends on the man, and some older men may want, a little spice in their life, or some middle-aged men might be like, nah, I'm straight, this is I'm comfortable, and it depends. I get, don't take the fun out of it, but again, sometimes you do have to have conversations, and it may be a conversation that I don't like when a man runs from a conversation, and Jesus knows this has happened to me before. Okay, when a man does something wrong, the men that I pick, they never want us to have those conversations to where I would tell them, hey, this is how I feel. What you did was wrong, because they just always in their mind was right. You're not. And it's never for me to be pinpointing when somebody's wrong. No, but I do want to have a conversation and talk about, how I feel and what you did to make me feel that way, to see if we can have a conversation on you not doing it again, not making me feel no way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there was never nothing wrong with a conversation. You just didn't want to communicate because you didn't want to have the conversation. I can't wait 3 months to have a conversation with somebody. I can't wait for somebody to deal with another person, then try to come back and say, oh, well, now I know it's you. Respectfully speaking, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. When someone truly loves you, they will change for you. I love the sheets for my wife, well, and my mom, and my mom's left hook. I get that. But again, you had a reason to change. You wanted to change because you truly loved her and you was tired of your mother whooping your ass. May she rest in peace, okay? So, you had a reason to change. Some people get with somebody and they just think, oh, well, I'm going to continue to do what I do. Well, then, sweetheart, be prepared to be by yourself for the rest of your life. Then again, I tell people, you know what? There is somebody out there for everybody. You may think you batshit crazy and no man can show you, child, you want to get a man that can just look at you and you just going, no. It's like a little sucker for him. Okay, or like just a little simp for her. You know what I'm saying? It's cuteness, when you meet that one person. When you meet you, listen, all it takes is that. For me, mine is eye contact. Like, I love to look at a man because I love a man's eyes. I feel like it tells me a little bit about him and like their smile and their scent and their body language and their energy and the aura. All those things, take place. That's why, like, when a man is speaking to me, I always give him eye contact. But you just never know. And I'm trying to be married in like 2 years, so what we talking about? Put a ring on it. Period. That part. Not me still having these damn goldfish on. This bag is so little. And I don't like, who knows I'm not being disrespectful. I don't like when a man leaves a woman for months and months. For like, let's say he leaves her for 3 months and then try to come back like, hey, what are you doing? I'm not doing you. You know, you can't leave out and come back, leave out and come back, leave out and come back. Because in the midst of you leaving, God may have it to where she might meet the man of her dreams, and that's supposed to be her husband. Then you come back, hey, what are you doing? Sorry, I can't talk to you. I'm married. I'm engaged. I'm pregnant. Then it'd be, oh, you was talking to that the whole time. No, I wasn't. You left and he came. Simple as that. Literally. I love when a woman looked me in my eyes and said, talking, not look away. I think it's just respect. It's my personal opinion. You know. Hey, we'll chat with you tomorrow, my love. Hope you will remember me when I come back. Have a good night. Of course, I remember you, KB. I don't know where the hell Double B went. He probably. Sorry, you guys. My phone had died. Sorry, guys. My phone had died. I do apologize, but I was saying I'm gonna go have a night. I hope you guys have a blessed night, a safe night, and take care. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I love you so much, Julie. Thank you for kicking it with your girl A. Bye, love you.